Yo, what up? It's your boy, One Sir Grove. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Or this evening, depending on where you are in the world. Yes, sir. And before we begin, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Psych, we already began. Man, yo, so I don't know if you peeped the last podcast. That would be number 6, as this is podcast number 7, episode 7. Back in episode 6, I introduced a character, an individual, someone who I know from the West Coast who goes by the name Loot Money. Famous, legendary rap artist, homie who I grew up with and was and have been a fellow member of Criminal Alliance with CA. We used to rock the CA ball caps, like C as in Charlie, A as in Alpha for Criminal Alliance. At the end of the past, most recent episode 6, I was reciting from the old school Criminal Alliance the acronym and what it stood for. And I said, the criminal rebellion of insane minds, intellectually neutralizing all law, is the Allied Legion of lyrically insane assassins, notorious for, and I said, lyrical exploits. It's supposed to be criminal exploits. So, man, it's been like 25 years, brothers and sisters. That's how we've been getting down out here. And yeah, for real though. I mean, man, Criminal Alliance, legendary rhyme organization. So once again, CRIMINALALLIANCE. It's the criminal rebellion of insane minds, intellectually neutralizing all law, is the Allied Legion of lyrically insane assassins, notorious for criminal exploits. And then we would end it by saying, what's your point? And yeah, so that's the rhyme organization, famous West Coast rap crew. And the topic today is that this is a continuation of the previous podcast, episode 6. What I really want to discuss is the West Coast, the Midwest, down south, up north, out here in the East, far eastern, my friends, and how, have you seen the movie Straight Outta Compton? Oh, and by the way, we need to thank our advertisers that be rolling in their ads to this here podcast. We have major advertisers who roll in their ads, and so we roll with the advertisers, which is what I call essentially product placement, because they're placing their product ads up in the podcast. And so this is a shared revenue program. So in other words, we get paid for this, making money online, being entrepreneurial. So back to my question about the movie Born, I almost said Born and Raised in Compton, Straight Outta Compton. About this movie, man, I've talked about it before. The movie is dope. The movie was dope. The movie was the shit. It was tight, man. I liked it through and through, like 100%. Like, there wasn't anything about the movie that I didn't like. The only thing that I would say is no ifs, ands, or buts, but man, it could have been longer. And I don't know, if it's 100% true. I heard some talk of there being a next chapter, if you will. I heard some rumor. I thought I had seen something, so don't quote me on it. But I could have sworn I saw an interview, and again, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I thought, man, someone was saying something about they're considering doing like a sequel, like a follow-up, like what happened after everything that we saw. Well, okay, so that's ultra fucking fresh, man. Okay, the whole NWA legacy saga, as it, continues on to this day with cats who rep NWA in their rhymes. I mean, I've heard cats who, come from the lineage of NWA, the original, and man, they say it in their lyrics because they're from out there, and that's the city, and that's where they be from, and so they rep that. And so what a lot of people don't realize, if they ain't from out there, and what they would never really so much consider, is that there are other stories beyond California to the north. Okay? When you go up the map, there are other states. as the phenomenon of West Coast gangs spread out, and I often talk about this, but to put it into perspective for you, California is but one state in the union. There are many other stories that exist that are similar in some way, if you will, to that of the NWA saga. And you may be asking, like, well, what do you mean? I'm not saying NWA per se. I'm saying outside the scope of NWA. Cats who were influenced by NWA in neighborhoods outside California. Like, let me ask you this. If you're not on YouTube really digging in the crates, and when I say digging in the crates, if y'all don't recognize that reference, digging in the crates is a reference to DJs who will go into crates of albums and look for oldies but goodies, basically like digging in the crates, the milk crates, because DJs will put records, they'll put their albums, they'll stack them inside of milk crates, and then when you go looking, man, for that dope, vinyl, man, because you need that one like exquisite sample, that diamond in the rough, man, you going back to the old school or back in the day, man, you be digging in the crates, right? So in that same sense of it all, man, if you ain't digging in the crates online, and you ain't really data mining, if you're not a data miner, if you're not really online looking at data that's obscure or lesser known, man, you probably don't know too much about rap groups from Oregon, from the state of Oregon. You feel me? Like, you was probably wondering what I was alluding to, man. Look, I'm keeping it real with y'all, man. I ain't even trailing on. We ain't even at 7 minutes. You know, a lot of so-called internet gurus right now, before they would even have gotten to their topic, they would have been like, but before I tell you the secret, and it's like 10, 15, 20 minutes into their fucking shit, and they still ain't told you the secret, okay? But I already told you the secret. What I'm saying is this. You probably don't think too much about Oregon rappers unless you're from Oregon, right? Unless you just happen to be like someone some time ago who thought, you know what? It's not always just about California. Let me go online and look up Oregon rappers. A lot of people, man, they ain't even never considered it. They have never, ever considered Oregon rappers. What about Idaho rappers? The state of Idaho. What about Montana rappers? What about Washington State rappers? What about Vancouver, British Columbia rappers? Look, man, I'm talking about large states. Montana's one of the largest states in the U.S. You best believe there's going to be a rap artist there, but how many times have you seen a movie about a rap artist or a rap group from Montana? You might have seen a rap video, right? Chances are, if you're a listener, man, even if you're underground hip hop, you probably ain't seen a movie about rap artists from Montana, or a movie about rap artists from Idaho, a movie about rap artists from Oregon. Why not? Each of those states has millions of fucking people, man, and human beings, because Hollywood, bro. So you know about Straight Outta Compton. My point that I've clearly made is that there are other stories from the 80s, from the 90s, shit, bruh, from the 70s. There's a lot of fucking stories that could be and will be on par with, and man, I tell you this, bro, I say this to you, on par with NWA's movie, if the budgets are there, okay? When the budgets are there. You best believe, bro, you're going to see that there are other tales, that there are other sagas, that there are other quests and other stories and dynasties and shit that took place, man. And I mean that out of respect to NWA. I'm saying, man, there's a lot of other stories that exist, man, a lot of storylines and a lot of timelines and a lot of things that took place over many decades that you don't fucking know about, okay? I've been slowly but surely, systematically and meticulously, gradually letting you in on Criminal Alliance and what took place to the north of California and cats who were in and out of California. Man, look, Criminal Alliance in and of itself was and is a dynasty. A lot of cats, man, come from and hail from that organization. And but you've never seen the movie because the movie is essentially being made right now as I explain it to you and as it materializes and as it develops. You see, and a lot of these cats from CA, from Criminal Alliance, they've actually graced stages with major rap artists who you have heard of, but you haven't heard of Criminal Alliance until just recently, when the information that was previously covert, okay, on a street level, some low-key secret organization type shit, man, you just started to hear about it now. I'm saying to you, man, you got legendary cats like Loot Money. Man, come on, bro. I've been in the streets with Loot Money. Okay, Loot Money recruited me, and my sub-organization, our sub-organization, that is my crew, 495, which 495 has been a long-standing member of Criminal Alliance, but you probably didn't know about that. Loot's been on stage with major rap artists, bro. You have to ask him who he's been on stage with and how many major artists he's performed with, okay? Loot Money's a dope MC. He's a real West Coast MC, bro, up and down the coast, and I can attest to that, bro. I've been under the same, roof with Dude, and Dude bless me and 495 in to the CA organization, man. And I'm saying to you, man, I'm not being obsequious or a brown noser. I'm telling you, as a matter of historic fact and record, you probably don't know about the Criminal Alliance organization, and Loot Money is a truly dope MC, man. And what you know about the Underground Railroad, huh? What you know? I'm not talking about the Underground Railroad from the Civil War era. I'm talking about the Rhyme Group, okay? The branch of the organization CA, the Underground Railroad. What do you know about Inner City Merchants, ICM? Huh? What you know about Inner City Merchants, ICM, Todd Carlo and them? What you know about Ruben? Huh? What you know about the DJ Nat Freeze, aka Country Nate? What you know about Scoop though? What you know about my homie Aaron? What you know about the homie Jer, aka Tyrone? What you know about Bubba? What you know about Joel? Chuck U. Farley? What you know about Cheese, bruh? What you know about YC1? What you know about any of these cats? I'm talking about legacy systems, brother. I'm talking about, man, Spank T, a.k.a. Spank Diesel. I'm talking about Mr. Broccoli, Brock Landers. Now, I'm talking about cats. What you know about Sendo? I'm talking about the homie Resendo, a.k.a. the brown skin demon. What you know about Dark Set in Seattle, Washington, bruh? What you know about how we used to record at Dark Set in the Central District, right down the street, 3/4 of a block from Langston Hughes Community Center with Robert Redwine of Wine Time Productions, bro? What you know about how Mr. Wesley and them recruited us in the EVT and had us come to the studio up in Seattle, and we recorded, tracks with them cats. What you know about Brother Frost Chill, huh? AKA, the Brother Spade. What you know about these cats, bro, from the CD? I used to record music with 495 deep in Everett in the CD Central District, okay, of Seattle, bro. West Coast, real fucking history shit. We used to have airbrushed t-shirts with the homie Zone. What you know about Mac 10 Shin? I'm not talking about Mac 10, okay, from West Side Connect Gang and them. I'm talking about the nigga Mac 10 Shin, huh, from LC. What you know about Zone, the homie Zone, and LC from Lethal Crew, okay? L-C, Lethal Crew. Yeah, subdivision of CA, Criminal Alliance. What you know about these cats, bro? What you know about the douche tray block, huh? For real, though, bro. The douche tray block. Bro, what you know about them cats, brother? So I'm talking about an entire dynasty. And I could go on, man. The homie Nene, the homie Rob B. I'm talking, man, what you know about the homie Rob B and them? Yeah, brother. Portland Trailblazers. What you know about Eastern, Washington, Yakima, Chelan, Wenatchee, huh? The 509. What you know about the nigga Seuss? Yeah, I'm talking about my boy Mike, bruh. What you know about them, bro? I'm talking about some of the coldest MCs, man. Man, come on, bro. I'm talking about cats that be out in the desert, bro, of Eastern Washington, rapping out there in the Tri-Cities and whatnot. Bruh, man, come on.